Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the gold market. Well, in a recent week, as you can see, the market has shown significant upward action. But today in the weekly research, by taking a look at the fundamental data, by taking a look at the investor sentiment and the high time frame analysis, we come to conclusion that it's too early to speak about the possible reversal or something of that sort. Currently, probably we still should treat this upward action mostly as a retracement, because we do not see yet any drastic shifts in the sentiment. We do not see any real inflow of the money in long positions on the futures market. We do not see growth of SPDR fund storages. So it tells that this upward action, mostly reaction, might be on some data in the United States. And the big question in the strategical point of view, whether this a bit weak data, this poor data from the United States, will turn from the tactical issue, because that could be just a short-term event. It's just, if we could call it, some kind of unexpected and occasional. But whether this occasion will turn to the tendency, if this really will happen, some strategical shift in the economy in the United States, and they will turn from some stagflation or the pace of the improvement will significantly reduce. In this case, and when we start to talk even not on the rate hiking, not in the September, not even on the beginning of the next year, but somewhere later. In this case, yes, that could really shift the situation on the gold market drastically and significant. And in this case, we really could turn to the discussion of the possible reversal. But meantime, right now, this is still retracement. Speaking in numbers, we have to watch for this area, the 13 or 7. Only if market will take it out of this top. In this case, we could say yes, some signs of the reversal starting to appear. Until market is fluctuating inside of this range, we can't speak on a reversal. We could speak on the deeper retracement or anything, but not on a reversal. That's the major point of the long-term analysis. In the shorter-term perspective, and let's take a look on the daily chart, we see that market is forming some sort of the ABCD pattern. The next destination point, the targets of this pattern, stands approximately in an area of 1250, 1260. Because the second pattern that we have here is this rectangle. If we suggest that market indeed has broken through it, broken into an upside, the target of this breakout will be the length, the width of the rectangle counted in the direction of the breakout. Then it means in the upside. And it stands approximately in the same area, 1250, 1260. Also, guys, that it will be an area of weekly overbought approximately. So that will be probably the first destination point in the daily time frame chart. But at the same time, currently situation in the gold market is a bit tricky, because take a look. At first glance, market seems that it shows the breakout, but at the same time, it has met the daily overbought. And it's always very tricky moment when after breakout, market meets the overbought. Because if market will return right back down due to the overbought, this will be already the fake breakout, failure breakout, and that will be very bad sign for the bulls. In this case, it really could happen that market will return right back down to the lower bottom. Any failure breakout, so you can see here, failure breakout, move to the lower bottom. Failure breakout, move to the upper bottom. So that could happen again. And right now, our major task in the beginning of the week is to watch for action around this broken border. the most safe scenario, because you can see that market right now stands not at the overbought. It has some room till the overbought will be met. It's approximately 1230 area. So the most safer scenario could be if market will continue move higher first, and only after that will show the reaction on the overbought with some minor retracement and retest this broken border. That will be just theoretically perfect. But as you know, the gold market very rare shows the simple scenarios. When you deal with the gold market, it's most probable that you will get some real riddle that will not be very simple to find a solution to it. So let's see on the 4-hour time frame chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, the situation is also not very optimistic for the bulls. Here we have the completed of the butterfly pattern. We discussed this on Friday. Also, market has completed this intraday, inner ABCD 1618 target, and shows some reaction on this, as you can see. But by this move down, market has not reached the 3/8 support of the thrust of this thrust, and it means that market keeps door open for a double repo sell pattern here. So if we will get the close below the 3x3, this green line, this will make the confirmation for double repo sell, and that could be the pattern that will trigger a reaction on the completion point of the butterfly and on the reaching of the target of this ABCD pattern. The possible retracement down of this based on the double repo will be 1205 area minimum. That will be the confluence support on the 4-hour time frame chart, and approximately the 50% level of the whole thrust from this low to this high of the double repo pattern. We know that the minimal target of the double repo is the 50% support of the whole butterfly on the double repo thrust. But the problem is here with this action is that 1205 stands rather deep inside of this rectangle, and it will stand below the monthly pivot resistance one that market already has passed through it, and that will be not very good sign. And we have to say that if this really will happen and market will drop to 1205, don't be hurry with the taking the long position, because that will be the really worrying factor, worrying moment for bulls, and it's returning right back inside of the broken consolidation. I can't give you any really pleasant moments. If you're bullish, that could become the warning factor. The most easy way how the situation could be resolved, if market will continue move higher to the 1618 target directly, so it will break the potential double repo pattern. I have to say that the pattern hasn't been confirmed yet. The market right now could just easily continue move up. In this situation, it will cancel the possible double repo pattern. It will continue move right to this 1618 butterfly, and only after that we'll start the retracement down, retest the broken top, will show the minimum respect to the butterfly, and continue move high. That could be really a situation that could make overall picture very simple and much clearer and safer. But whether we will get this scenario or not, it's very difficult to say. So as you can see, currently gold market provides a lot of different possibilities for trading. If you're bearish, you could try to trade the butterfly. You could wait for a double repo sell pattern, could trade this pattern. If you're bullish, you need to worry for possible return back inside of this consolidation. At the same time, if you will see that market will return at back up and cancel the double repo pattern, in this case, you probably could take the position right till this area. Because in this case, we could get very simple scenario with the continuation to 1240 area approximately to this level, and then retracement right back down to the border, where you could try to take the long position again. So currently the major question here is whether market will continue move higher or it will drop back inside of the rectangle. And that will give you the answer on what to expect next. So let's see what we will get on Monday and Tuesday.